This should make things easier. Another crock. I need to seal it.
You're alone. Where is...
She's dead.
Dead?
I reached the lair of a she-wolf. I killed the beast, but Coyotes...
Tell me.
She passed away peacefully.
You took her away, goddess of the hunt. The most precious thing in my...
I don't know what it's like to lose a daughter, but... I once lost my entire unit. Though the only thing keeping me alive is the goal. A new goal. I turned grief into strength that leads me.
Tell me, what kind of goal could the father of a deceased...
Something terribly wrong is happening in this realm. Help people.
Take these hides, sell them, use them, do whatever you want.
I got these damn hides. But at what price? Time to get back to the smith. These are the hides from Lysander.
Good job. They're fresh and ready for trimming. Why do you seem so down?
During the hunt, Lysander and Coyote were ambushed by bandits. I managed to save him, but his daughter is dead. Fell victim to the wolves. I had a feeling I could save her.
Lysander knew the risks of taking a child hunting, but he still made that decision. If that little birdie was hunted down by the pack, her chances were really slim. Speaking of caution, Firtos was muttering about some troubles. He's a pick of a lad. Help him. And meanwhile, I'll tend the...
I heard that you got yourself into some...
The master sent me to search for a very durable raw material. I asked around and a certain No sooner had I gone inside than a scorpion jumped on me. A huge, ugly one.
You always have to wander around ruins and wake you...
In a rocky canyon near the fishing... When you take care of him, bring me a few pieces of its armor. They...
Kill the bastard!
Somebody help! Get him! Take what you want, but let me live!
Have mercy.
I'll beat you bloody!
Something's here. If only I could take a closer look.
Get him! Get him!
Another crack. I need to seal it. I managed to defeat them. Time to go. It's time to Parisians emerge. The place of the dead is underground. And let it remain so. Kill the bastard! Have mercy! It's been a while since I've seen a shrine. Kill the bastard! sense a weird energy here. Human couldn't have done such damage. We must be on the right track. Traces stop at this gate. I should check these ruins out.
It's interesting, President Donald Trump, he's continuing to really dominate in the approval polls. A new Harvard Harris survey found that he holds a 52% approval rating.
I had only this much idea that they want me to be in a safe place and ready to come back at the moment when the court wants me.
Why leave his commune?
So many threats to kill me were coming in every day, and so many people were found roaming around the mountains. So they thought it is better to take me someplace for 3-4 days. I am a fighter, and when there is fight, I am the last to fly from it. I am going to fight for American Constitution against American politicians. I cannot go to jail because I have not done anything. And if I go to jail, then America becomes Soviet Union. then it is no more a democracy. Then America goes down the drain.
This is not normally the way we see you dressed. Is it awkward or embarrassing for you?
It is absolutely awkward and embarrassing because I'm absolutely innocent. I have not done any crime. I will first fight and finish the case because I still see that the American Constitution is one of the most valuable constitution in the world, and it will support me and my community. So I am certain that I will.
Does this make you a little sad then?
Dynamic of anything in my life because it's informed the person I am, and I really like the person I am.
But she did have the sadness of the loss of her dad that we got to witness that she doesn't remember. So
we would kind of fill her in
Yeah.
on him, not in a sad way.
Yeah.
Sort of like,
And
oh,
anytime
you
she
know.
had questions, and
I think no one has been here for a long time. The Scorpion must be somewhere here. gardens used to last. Now only shadows stroll through them. This monstrosity must have hidden deep down. Here. Hero of the one. Hard armor. Pieces. Perhaps I should use that passage. There are some symbols on this chest. Maybe I can open it if I find them all.
Wonderful archer. He's the best archer in the world. And his family trips out and take the kingdom, and they're like, you know, they snatch his wife and they're trying to disrobe his wife. And he, you know, he's a warrior, and, you know, he could get the kingdom back, you know, but these are his uncles and his brothers-in-laws and his teachers and people that he loved and trusted, and they took his kingdom. He's devastated that his family and his friends and all of that for material gain would do this to him, and he's deeply pious. And they prepare an army, the greatest army that's ever been assembled, except that they don't know that God is driving Arjuna's chariot. Wonderful archer. He's the best archer in the world, and his
you start falling in love, at least you may become 10% alive. Start enjoying food, you will become a little more alive. Start enjoying the beauty that surrounds the world, and you will become more alive. Keep yourself free from all bondages, such as marriage, because I don't know anything else which comes very close to death, that is marriage. Two persons, both are alive and both are sitting each by side, dead, completely dead. I can say from far away, seeing a couple walking, whether they are husbands and wives. If you see their faces long, saintly, they are husbands and wives. If you see them laughing, enjoying, joking, then the wife belongs to someone else. Or it may be vice versa. The husband belongs to somebody else. If you really want to be more and more alive, then come closer in every area of life with intensity and totality. Life is a blessing. It is not a sin. Life is a gift. It is not guilt. Life is the greatest thing that existence has given to you for nothing. Just because you have not paid for it, you don't recognize its value. Don't lose a single moment. When there is a chance to dance, don't sit in the corner and be just an onlooker. Participate. When people are laughing, don't participate just not to look stupid. Laugh with your whole heart. Don't be worried whether anybody else is laughing or not. You should always look at my Sannyasin Sardar. He does not care whether anybody else is laughing or not. When he feels like laughing, he laughs. He is always in the beginning, then others follow. Slowly, slowly. Thinking that everybody is laughing, it is okay. There is nothing wrong here.
So we
in the
might as
day.
well break the news that Poopies has become clean and sober.
Yep, yep.
And you recently celebrated 9 months of sobriety.
So awesome.
And you take sobriety very seriously.
Yeah, I do. I have to fight for my sobriety every day. And Steve-O, you were a big, big help in my sobriety.
Well,
Steve-O actually made a phone call. I showed up to a meeting and I was like, Steve-O, I need help. I need, you know, because I was like living at my friends. I got out of the U-Haul, living at my friends.
Yeah, let's
And-
explain what was going on with the U-Haul. You were living in a U-Haul truck.
Yeah, living in a U-Haul truck.
Smoking
crystal meth.
All right.
And
I don't mean to laugh, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
No, it's not funny, but
it's gnarly.
It was gnarly, and yeah, I kind of just like didn't really care about anything except my addiction, and you know, kind of wasn't surfing, wasn't hanging out with my friends, just wasn't filming YouTube. Kind of just went down that really dark path of addiction, and thank God I'm freaking sober now. I can't believe, like, I never thought like getting sober was like fun, you know, and it's like I'm so much happier now. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You got to really like do it to understand, you know.
I understand.
But yeah, everything, like, life is so much better. Like, I have a great apartment, and I moved to Playa del Rey.
Yep.
And I got a great apartment with my amazing girlfriend Hannah Mae, and yeah, now I'm almost 10 months sober on the 7th.
Yep.
So yeah.
How long ago did he do our podcast? When was that?
It's maybe like a year ago.
It was
at
like
least,
a year.
right?
So then you had like 2 months after that podcast where you just went ape shit.
Yeah, I think when I got home, because after your tour, I was kind of like withdrawing, and I got home and just like
Withdrawing from what?
From drugs, and alcohol.
Have you You've been candid about the time when I think Jackass was still being filmed, and you ended up like almost dying, like ambulance to the hospital with a fentanyl overdose.
Oh yeah, that was gnarly. I was trying to keep that like no one find out about that. But yeah, it was.
Well, they're going to find out about it now.
Well, yeah,
Are you
we
okay
can
talking
just
about
move
it?
on and cut it out if you want.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. What do you care?
Yeah, I mean,
Part of your story.
yeah, it's part of the story for sure.
And how did that happen?
It was our last weekend filming.
And you were trying to do a little bit of sniffle snacks.
Yep, I was trying to do a little bit of sniffy snack, little sneaky snack, some blow.
And, yeah, by that we mean the powder cocaine.
Yep. And I actually went and saw Rachel Wolfson doing stand-up up on top of this garage. And it was our last weekend in the hotels in Universal City.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I went back to my hotel and I was like, fuck, it's my last night here, you know. I want to go out and party. And I went out to freaking Cabo Grill. And there's this huge line. And I was hammered off wine, you know. That was before I got addicted to the bad stuff. But yeah, and I was hammered on wine. I was like, fuck, I need something to wake me up. And I asked this like random person on the street for some cocaine. And they gave, like, I had like $40 and they gave me like half a gram. And I took 2 key bumps in the line and all of a sudden I woke up in the ambulance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And luckily I was like rapping it out with these people in front of me, these super cool black chicks. And like, I think they called the ambulance or called 911.
What's the last thing you remember?
Just doing a couple key bumps and then it kind of just went blurry. And then I went to like the darkest, like, you know, when you cover your eyes and then like, and then you keep layering it and it gets darker and darker. That's what I saw, like the darkest color. And I was like, what the fuck? What's going on, you know? And I was dead.
Did your heart stop?
Yeah, they had to freaking put the freaking...
Defibrillator?
The pads on you?
No, they didn't shock me.
The Narcan?
The Narcans. I woke up with Narcans in my chest.
Jesus.
And I was like, they're like, he's alive.
Wow.
He's alive.
Yeah, and then they took me to the Hollywood Presbyterian Church. And I was like, it was like 4 a.m. and I was like, fuck, I got to get out of here. I can't let anyone find out.
I'm pretty sure they didn't take you to a church.
Or yeah, not the church, the hospital.
He's like the Hollywood Perspiration Church.
This boy needs to pray.
Yeah, I needed that too. But yeah, and then I snuck out of the hospital at like 4
in a
a.m.
gown and everything?
Yeah, I got a Uber out of there.
In a gown?
Uh-huh.
With no underwear on?
No, just, yeah.
I'm trying to remember who told on you for that. Like,
Because I called Rachel and I was like, Rachel, I freaking just OD'd like that morning, you know?
And then maybe Rachel told everybody?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Was that your first time ODing?
Yeah, it was so scary. And I'm such a dumbass too, because when I went back home, I started doing blow again too.
How soon?
Not the same bag.
No.
How soon did you start doing blow? That night?
Probably that next weekend. That's how bad my addiction was with drugs.
Jeez.
When did it go to meth?
Fuck, when I was looking for blow at this one bar, and this guy's like, I don't have any blow, but I got this.
Were you in Hawaii?
No, I was in Carlsbad.
You never did any ice in Hawaii?
I tried it like once or twice, but I didn't really get addicted, you know?
Is meth and ice the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ice is just somehow like a gnarlier version of it.
It's so bad. It's so bad, but it's so addicting, you know? Like once you try it and you get a taste of it, like you just want more and more.
So this time you had the whole bag, so you got to use it, but then you like went home with some or something?
No,
so you were able to
this
keep
guy
using it, or?
said he's like, no, but I got this, and it was some meth. And he smokes it. So we went to his car and I took like a little, you know, he like held it for me and lit it for me. I didn't know how to do any of that shit. And then like the next day, dude, I stayed up all night and shit. And the next day, like, I called him up because he went home and I called him up. I was like, hey, can I come over, you know? And he's like, yeah, come over. So then it just like, I kept coming over to his house. and he kept freaking feeding it to me.
Then did he start selling it to you?
No. So
no.
he just kept letting me use his pipe and stuff, and then like I kind of just hung out with him all day because I was just wanted to freaking.
What city?
In Carlsbad.
Huh.
And I'd hide out in his house because I didn't want anyone to see me all fucked up on meth and shit. And then he's like, "All right, dude, you gotta fucking stop bugging me. Like, here's the plug's number, and like here's where you go get your pipe." And then I fucking became
what a bro.
yeah, what a bro. And then I became officially a tweaker, and I like despise tweakers, dude, and I became one.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
When you were leaving the hospital, you worried production would find out? Like you worried you'd get fired off the movie or something?
Yeah, because I didn't want any of the crew members or my friends to find out,
Yeah.
Because I think they would just be super pissed and like look down on me unless, I don't know, I just like felt like they'd be bummed.
So what was the reaction? Because everybody did find out.
So they didn't really tell me they found out until like I got in trouble with something, and then like actually Steve-O was like, you fucking OD'd and shit. And then
Oh well, yeah, because I was mad at you because we brought you to one of my shows on my tour.
Oh yeah, and my stupid fucking friend signed the
I
wall.
mean,
He
there was more
wasn't the
than
only
that.
one to sign it.
And,
Did you sign it too?
Whatever, it didn't matter. But we put you in an Uber.
I don't know. I don't think so.
We ordered you an Uber home.
Yeah,
and
ordered
then,
me an Uber home.
Like Scott got like his
notification. We had a
paid for a cleaning
Yeah,
fee.
I was hitting my weed pen, I think.
Yeah,
a cleaning fee and alcohol.
And I had a beer in there.
Yeah,
And it was just
It was
like,
just bad.
dude, like,
It was
and
super disrespectful. Like
Scott was like, we use this Uber for business stuff, and you're trying to get our account shut down, and like you're acting a fool, and your buddy's like vandalizing the venue, and like it was just kind of a bummer. But like stuff like that was pretty common. Like if you're gonna invite poop somewhere, then that's kind of like what would happen.
Yeah,
that was at the same time that all this was going on with like the OD and the Brea Improv.
Yeah, maybe like a couple months after.
Yeah, it was all around the same time. There was another time where you guys were promoting Jackass Forever with the UFC.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
that was bad.
You were like,
There's an open bar. We were in Dana White's freaking lounge.
Was that in Vegas when you came out and you were doing the crane?
he's like trying to pants Dana White at the UFC.
Yeah, I was hammered.
Did you get him off?
No, I mean,
did
I think he was just kind of faking it.
I was like an air pants,
Right.
But I still got up out of my seat and went over there and was like trying to be cool and like impress Knoxville and the boys and shit and like, check this out, and fucking like air pants them. I didn't touch them, but I was like, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
it was bad, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, open bar at freaking Dana White's lounge. And then like the Happy Dad or the Nelk boys were there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was all pumped. Steve will do it's like fucking we're doing like shotgunning Happy Dads and shit. And I felt so bad because like I asked Pontius's wife, I was like, hey, can you film this real quick? And it's me and Steve will do it fucking shotgunning Happy Dads and like. And Pontius is like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, my wife's not a filmer, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think Pontius had kind of reached a point that night where...
He was over me, dude. Yeah,
Like,
I was sloppy drunk.
Yeah, it was
I'm
a rough
so
time.
glad I'm out of that, like, fucking shit, dude, because I was just pissing people off and disrespecting situations and just being a kook, you know?
How about Shark Week 2?
Shark Week 2 got hammered.
I mean...
Hammerhead shark.
Here's what I heard, because I
Oh,
wasn't...
on the plane.
I wasn't
Bro.
on... I was on the first Jackass Shark Week. I did not go on the second Jackass Shark Week.
You would have been pissed.
I heard that on the flight there, maybe there's like a layover or something, or like, but like at the airport, flying to it, Poopies is just getting obliterated in the airport. And then, like, getting on the airplane, like, blaring, like, speakers, like, vaping, like, blowing the huge clouds of vape smoke. Like,
in the plane?
Like going, like, he's, like, trying to get kicked off the plane. And, like, everybody, this is like a production, you know? Like no regard for if he gets kicked off the plane, like his contract to do the show, how's he gonna get there? Like,
It's funny. It's like, now that is some Steve-O shit. Like,
big time.
back in the day.
And then when they were at Shark Week, like Poopies didn't, like you didn't have any money, and you were like, hey, like, can I like I don't know, borrow some money, or like someone you didn't have a credit card to put down for the hotel room.
Yeah, I didn't have a credit card, so Shauna like let me use her credit
Shauna
card.
puts the credit card down.
And I wasn't going downstairs for dinners. I was just getting room service.
She's like, do not abuse this card. And then sure enough, when they check out of the hotel room, Poopies has like racked up like some crazy
$800.
$800.
And I was like tripping too. I was like, what the fuck? Because there's this one night where I like stayed in, and then like all of a sudden there's like another big bill on there. And I was like, what happened?
Yeah, you couldn't remember?
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Because you were drunk?
Yeah. And then like I went up to the desk and I was like, yeah, like I don't remember like spending all this money, and they like took some of the money off.
Oh wow!
And Shauna was pissed.
She was pissed. I remember.
And dude, I felt like I was in. It was the worst like thing ever, because we're supposed to be having a good time, and everyone's pissed at me. And dude, I was like, fuck, dude, what the fuck did I do?
Well, you were having a good time.
Not when everyone got pissed at me.
Yeah.
Because when everyone's pissed at me, I'm just bummed, you know?
So we painted a picture of what it was like.
Yeah, you don't want me freaking drinking and...
And then what happened was I reached out to somebody I know who owns and runs a rehab. And
Yeah, but why did you reach out? Did you call him and say you need help? Or did you... what was the last day like for you? Like, why did you
reach
out?
Because, like, I was in my friend's